So we all know Santa Claus lives at the North Pole.
Yep.
Been there for a while, but he got his start, supposedly, working at a church in modern-day Turkey in the 300s. Went by St. Nicholas. One night he was walking through town, heard some villagers discussing a family problem. They didn't have enough money and they were in dire need. He wanted to help them out, but knew that they wouldn't take it because they were proud people. So instead, one night he slid down the chimney of this house and they had their stockings drying by the fireplace, and he put gold coins in each stocking to help this family out. And then he was just very well known for giving away all his inherited wealth and traveling the countryside, helping out the poor and sick.
So Christmas got started from putting money in people's underwear, basically, that they had to dry over a fire.
Yeah. Santa, a bit of a creep. People don't talk about that, but the way he started.
Went down the chimney.
Yep.
Interesting.
Snuck in the house.
See, that's what I was always taught, is that Santa Claus is Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
St. Nicholas. Yep.
Right.
St. Nicholas.
Right.
Yep.
So Santa Claus.
I thought it was the guy from Ireland, though, that got rid of all the snakes on Ireland. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You thought that was Santa Claus?
I know
that
the
was Saint
idea.
Nick, right? That was Saint Nick. I didn't know it was a different Saint Nick in Turkey.
Yeah. Well, that one sounds like where we're at today sounds like that story.
Right. That does sound more like the Santa we know.
Yeah, the Santa we know versus if I have to, how did Santa get started? Well, he's kind of freaked out about snakes and got rid of them on an entire country. And they're like, all right, well, how do we get where we're at now because of that? Yeah. That's where you thought it all came from? Just a guy that didn't care.
Did you ever do Saint Nicholas Day? We did that growing up. It was like December 7th. Did you ever do Saint Nicholas Day?
No.
Saint Nick Day. We'd leave our shoes outside of our bedroom, and Santa would come and leave candy in our shoes. That was like December 5th or December 7th. I think it's a Catholic thing, but it's Saint Nick Day.
I think it's a Weber family thing.
I think it's
I think
pretty.
there's a lot of Weber family things that we're getting into.
I think it's pretty common, man. Saint Nick Day, they leave candy in your shoes, so he'd come and just kind of.
We would celebrate Boxing Day, but that's about it. And don't be ridiculous, Aaron. I text my buddy Graham K. from Canada, Happy Boxing Day, every Boxing Day.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. So we haven't seen Santa Claus, of course. So we guess his look. So a couple of people helped kind of put together the modern day look. The guy who wrote "With the Night Before Christmas," that poem, he described Santa Claus, and that's kind of how a lot of his look came about. And then a cartoon appeared in Harper's Weekly depicting Santa as overweight, cheerful, with a full white beard. So that's kind of where we think he looks like.
This is where we're at.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
What about the guys that look like Santa all year?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of old men that like they want a beard. I'm sure there's got to be some guys out there that are like, I'm a little hefty. My hair's white. I want a beard because I am a little overweight. But I look like Santa all year.
And I have to wear glasses. I mean,
I can't see. Just naturally, the Santa Claus, like I would think for them, they would hope that Santa would just be a little something different. Because they walk around, and they just are going. I mean, I'm wearing overalls going to Home Depot in July. And kids are like, "Are you Santa?" And it's like, no, I just look like this.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Not happy.
Right. I would love to not look like Santa, but I'm stuck.
There's different countries celebrate very different ways, but Santa kind of looks the same in all these countries. Like in Austria, he has an evil accomplice called Krampus. And this guy, St. Nicholas, rewards the good boys and good girls, but Krampus is said to capture the naughtiest children and whisk them away in his sack.
They're dead serious in Austria.
Yeah.
That good.
I mean, look at Krampus. Well, that's Santa.
Well, that's Claus. This is what Santa looks like in Austria.
Yeah.
And he looks terrifying, dude.
Yeah, he's already scary. And then what's Krampus?
I saw a picture of Krampus, and there he is right there in the middle there.
Right there.
Right there? Oh, yeah, that'll get you in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Right there. I mean, that's one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. If you look up Krampus, I mean, that's what they say, that's the naughty list, is that comes to you?
This says in the first week of December, young men
That's
dress up as Krampus, frightening children.
the naughty. Oh, did you cheat on your homework? Well, the devil is going to steal you from our family. I mean, talk about the fear.
Yeah, man.
No wonder where they're at as a country. I mean, I don't even really know where they're at as a country, but I don't think it's.
I think they're doing okay.
Are they?
I think they're all
I watched
right.
Sound of Music last night.
Yeah.
That's Australia.
Well,
That's
Then start off-
it's not Australia.
I mean, Austria.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Well, the whole world was kind of struggling back then in World War II. The
Yeah.
whole world was in a tough spot.
Well, how do you think they got into the spot that they got into?
Because of that.
If you're going to pick a country that's going to do something like that, I'm not saying they're not doing great now.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have people listening in Austria, and I bet it's wonderful now. They've turned things around.
Mhm.
But for you to get to a point to where that happens as a country, I would look at Krampus. Krampus or Krampus?
Krampus.
I would look at Krampus as going, how did we get there? Maybe we made the children too nervous. If they did anything wrong, something that looks worse than what we imagine the devil looks like, steals them from our houses, and we never see them again.
Yeah, here's a picture with Krampus with kids in his little
Oh boy.
backpack. I mean, wow.
I mean, that's just floating around out there.
It's out there.
Krampus is just, yeah, that's crazy.
Here's another European one. In the Netherlands, Sinterklaas, which is the Dutch version of Santa Claus, arrives from Spain instead of the North Pole. He has little helpers, but they're not elves. They're black-faced boys and girls who can steal your kids if they misbehave and bring them back to Spain, which, according to the Dutch, is a severe punishment.
I mean,
there's all
Yeah.
kinds of problems.
There's
in
a lot of, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
there's-
getting into, we can look into we could solve the world. We just really dive into Christmas a little bit.
That's what's going on in the
Apparently.
Netherlands.
I mean, good night. That is crazy, dude. All right. We don't have to, that's nuts, dude.
In Japan, they're
And the fact that they're just trashing Spain.
Oh, yeah.
Your punishment is, do you want to go? You want to go live in Spain? And Spain's like, I mean, we're doing fine.
Yeah,
as
we're
a
doing
country.
all right,
Yeah, we're
man.
doing all right.
Better than Austria, I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much.
in Japan, the meal of choice on Christmas Day is Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, it's like us.
They wanted turkey, but turkeys aren't as prevalent, I guess. So they started off as a KFC Christmas dinner in Japan, and it took off. Now it's a Christmas tradition.
I need to go to Japan. You know what? This could be good to know because I'll go to Japan for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How fun is that?
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. All right,
Yeah.
Japan's got their
Japan's got
at
it
least
going
being
on.
a little level-headed.
Back in
You know, like I would just do KFC. All right, well there you go, Japan. I don't want to tell you what's going on in these other places.
in Norway, people hide their brooms because the Christmas tradition is witches and evil spirits come out on Christmas Eve looking to ride a broom. So even today in Norway, people hide their brooms in the safest place in the house.
Where's the safest place to hide a broom?
You know where they're not gonna find it?
Yeah.
Maybe you go broom closet, because then you think the witches go look in the broom closet. They go,
Look, they're not going to.
Come on.
They're not that dumb.
this is a pretty big tradition. Don't waste your. That's because I would think the witches go. The younger witches go. So check every broom closet. They go, come on, look at this. It's the whole world knows that this is happening. You think they think they're going to leave the brooms in the broom closet? No, you don't have a ton of time, so don't even search the broom closet.
Right. Go check the shower. They might put them in the shower that night. Right.
You'd be shocked how many people probably put a broom in the shower. I bet that's got to be the shower. Where would you put it? That's a great place to put it.
Yeah, I can't think of another spot.
Sweeping water's no fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want a broom in a
Yeah.
shower.
Yeah.
That's a great. Yeah.
I maybe tuck them behind the fridge. You know, I'm just thinking something that's
Yeah,
tall
you gotta
enough
be a
to
certain
hide
height.
'em, right?
Yeah. Let's go set the house on fire.
Yeah.
The electrical thing.
I don't think so.
Electrical thing with the broom straw, the back of the fridge.
I mean, how many loose wires do you got behind your fridge, man? I think mine's
When's the last time
probably-
you looked behind your fridge?
I don't think I've ever looked back there, but I
There
don't
you
think
go.
it's just.
There you go. How many wires you don't,
I don't
know?
think it's all just a bunch of exposed wires back there. I think it's probably pretty tucked
You don't
in.
think that? Where was that? What country was this?
Norway.
Dude, that's all they have is exposed wires. That's their whole world is exposed wires. I moved. I think I talked when I delivered refrigerators and moved one. A lady had a dead cat back there.
Yep.
So
All right. I mean, that's gross. Not really a fire hazard, but pretty
I'm just
gross.
saying something killed that cat.
So be safe. Don't put your brooms behind the.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just
saying you've been warned, man.
I like to shower more than behind the fridge. And I hope that a witch finds yours immediately behind a fridge. And then also lights your refrigerator on fire just to make a point. I hope you get there and you go, did the broom did it? And the fireman goes, there was no broom back there. And you go, God, exactly. That's what I would hope the fire department shows up. And Krampus lights a cigarette off the fire and takes your children, Aaron.
Takes your Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Did they have multiple brooms in these I'm just thinking. I got one broom. I think
Yeah,
all
you
it takes,
hide the
though.
one broom.
Yeah.
that's
that's all
all
it
I need.
takes.
Oh, it's just one.
Yeah.
It just takes one for a witch to show up.
Okay. How does the witch get there without a broom?
The old fashioned way,
On Christmas Eve.
a bigger broom, they all ride like a bus.
Yeah.
It's like a mega bus, but it's a gigantic broom. And so then they all want to ride their own broom so they don't have to be
No windshield, dude.
no windshield. Yeah, no windshield. I mean, and talk about hawks are just decking people off these buses. I mean, these brooms. Just, oof. So you want to get your own broom to actually have some fun.
Okay.